Welcome. In front of me I have Apple Watch Series 11 and I'm gonna show you a few tricks you can use on this watch. First thing I want to show you is how to change the app menu layout. Basically, if you open the app menu by pressing the crown button, by default it will look like a grid, basically, and you can make changes to it, or rather you can change how it's being displayed to the list view. So if you scroll to the bottom of the menu, tap on list view, it will change how the menu is being displayed. And the list view has a benefit of a name next to the app. So if you're not sure what the apps on the menu are, you can open or rather display the list view and it will show you the name of the app, and then it should be clear what the app is. And if you want to go back to grid view, you can simply scroll down and tap on grid view. Next thing I want to show you is the ability to basically tap on the watch face or on the watch with two fingers, and it will basically tell you a time, the current time, or if you enable it, it will also can tell you the time by vibrating. So if you have your watch on your wrist, it will basically vibrate and that will tell you the time. So if you're like in some setting that you don't want to be loud or check the watch, you can simply tap on the screen of your watch and it should basically vibrate and tell you the time. So it could be quite useful, I don't know, maybe in the cinema or at some meeting or stuff like that. So to use it, by default it will be enabled with voice. So if you tap on the screen, it will basically tell you the time. But we can change it. To do it, open the menu, tap on settings, then find the clock option and tap on it. And here we have option called speak time. This is turned on by default, and as you can see we have if it's enabled, you can select control with silent mode. So if you enable the silent mode, it will not speak, it will be silent. And then we have always speak, even though the silent mode is enabled. You can also disable it if you don't like the voice, and you can also enable the tap tick time. So if you turn it on, you have two options, or three options, my bad. Digits, terci, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, and then we have Morse code. You can select one of the options, and once you select them, digits, my bad. The digits is the most common one, or at least the most clear one, I would say, in my opinion. You can then, I don't know if you can hear it, but basically when you press the fingers on the watch face, the watch will vibrate and it will tell you the time by vibration, which could be quite useful in some settings. Okay, next we have the option to set the clock backwards or forward if you want to. Basically it allows you to add some minutes to your clock. So if you're always late or something, you can set it backwards a bit and then you should be on time and stuff like that. So if you're bad with managing time, you can try to use that. And to do that, you open the settings again. Let me close this for now, open the settings. In settings, of course, we need to find the clock. And here, in the clock menu, you will see the option set watch face display time ahead, and you can tap on it, and here you can set it ahead if you want to by up to 60 minutes. So you can't set it backwards, my bad. I said you can, but you can only set it forward. So let's say I want plus 30 minutes, and now the normal watch, normal clock will display a default time, but the watch face will display the time with 30 minutes plus, basically. Another option here in the clock menu, and the last one I want to show you from clock, is the swipe to switch the watch face. If you enable this option, you can simply swipe left and right to switch the watch faces on your watch. But for the, I have one at least. I have only one in the app menu, so let me add some more. Let me add this one. Okay. Let's add another one just for the display. Okay. Okay, so now in the app menu, or rather not app menu, but watch face menu, I have more than one watch face. And if you enable the swipe to switch watch faces, you can basically swipe to switch between them if you want to, like this. You need to swipe from the edge of the screen. Okay. And another thing I want to show you is the recent app menu. This is quite useful if you, for example, open some app, close it, and then you, for example, remember something and you want to go back to it. So let's say I open, I don't know, maps, close them. For now, maybe bedtime, weather. And now let's say I want to go back to maps. To do it, we can double press the Chrome button quickly. It will open the recent apps menu, and here we have the list of applications that were opened recently, and they're kind of still in the background, and you can come back to them by simply finding the app you want to come back to and tapping on it, and it will be bringing the app back. Same for the settings, so it will remember even the page of the settings you were on previously, which sometimes can be a bit annoying or helpful. And you can also remove the apps from this menu by simply swiping left and tapping on X, like this. And if you want to close the menu, you can press the Chrome button, like that. It also allows you to switch between the apps quickly, so if you have two apps open and you want to switch between them, you can simply switch up between them by opening the menu, tapping on one, and going back, like that. Okay. And I believe that's about all, so thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.